Hey, I want to talk to you.
I don't think we have anything to say to each other.
Yeah, I think you have a lot to say.
You and every other person in this city. Believe me, the message is loud and clear. I'm the problem. Got it.
You know what? I think that's the first honest thing I've heard you say. You are the problem.
What, you want to get in my face? You want to threaten me?
I'm not. Nobody's threatening you right now.
You're barking up the wrong tree,
Oh,
okay?
you know what? This whole victim persona that you're taking on, it might have the police fooled. Stop thinking of yourself.
Marcus?
You and I are gonna have a conversation.
Hello, Nomads, and welcome to episode 162 of the Nomads Fantasy Podcast. My name is Brandon. I am your host for this episode, and welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the Nomad Land. We got a school down the road, so we can go and visit our friend Professor Eric.
Really don't like police stations, you know. They kind of just freak me out. I'm phobic.
God damn it.
And over down the road, we have working the streets, Deputy Dave.
I can make your parents hurt themselves. I can make them hurt each other. I can make them eat each other if I want to. Do I want to?
Chilling.
Yee.
Quotes from the recent horror mystery Weapons, directed by a newer guy on the streets, I would say. I saw his other movie. Yeah, I've seen his other movie, Barbarian. Yeah. But this is Zach Kreger. I had to look it up. I couldn't remember his last name. Zach Kreger. And I don't know. I if you listen to my opinion on Barbarian, I was picking on it the whole time. I really loved that first half, and I thought the second half was very clunky. So I feel like I was complaining a lot about it, but I still gave it 8 out of 10. I think this is an interesting director. I don't know what else he's made that I've seen.
He hasn't made a ton.
He's our age too.
Yeah. We were just talking.
That's pretty cool.
Me and Brandon before we got on. He's actually making the next Resident Evil movie, directing it. Which is set to come out next year, which should be interesting. But as far as directing goes, yeah, Weapons and Barbarian. He had a couple other ones early. The Civil War on Drugs, Miss March, but I haven't really heard of those. So yeah, okay. I think Barbarian was his breakout movie. Yeah, I enjoyed Barbarian as well.
Yeah, not a perfect film, but it's good. It's good. But this was my pick. I watched this like over a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe.
Hey, you brought it on our last catch up or hyping it up a bit.
And yeah, so we can get into spoiler territory, but before we spoil this, just reactions. Let's go with Eric, and then we'll go with Dave.
Okay. Yeah, I think overall I liked it. I'll just give very generalized impressions here. I liked how it started out. I liked the setup of the story, and like the mystery that they set up in the beginning of the movie. That pulled me in right away. Just because, I mean, they start off right away of just giving you a very quick overview within the first 5 minutes of what's happening. And the rest of the movie is like, why did this happen? How did this happen? That sort of thing. So the whole movie is building up to the answers to these big questions that you have when you're introduced to the story and the concept.
But it's the formula or the format though that I think is like the hook.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's either gonna like it or you're not. I've seen a few movies do this.
Yeah, I think that's what I really liked about it. Like you said, is the format and the initial mystery that they set up. I think maybe the payoff wasn't as great for me, I would say.
We can talk about that later. Yeah,
for sure. But yeah,
it's like the big thing that people talk about. But a lot of movies will have that kind of. Did you like the ending? Like, does the ending matter in the 99% of the movie? Does the
I
ending
think
matter? And like it has a lot. It does, but
it's
how much?
for me. It started so strong that I think I was expecting more towards the end. I'll say, and I'll kind of leave it at that for
Sure.
now. So
Yeah.
I would give this movie, if I was just ranking it, scale 1 to 10, maybe 7.58, somewhere around there.
Okay. All right. So like medium
Yeah,
hot.
like
but
I
not-
enjoyed it. I said,
Yeah.
nothing, no like big qualms about it, but I had it was a good ride for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. All right, Dave. Deputy Dave. Get out of the squad car.
Oh
Start
God.
running.
Oh man, that was felt bad for poor old Paul. Paul's just fucking stuck
Yeah.
in this shit. That's a whole different
Han
story. Though.
Solo.
But I know I
Young Han
had to
Solo.
go. I had to look it up because I knew he was from something, and
Oh, I didn't
he could play.
realize Solo. Okay.
Yeah, now he can play
all right.
middle-aged Han
Now I see
Solo.
it.
Let's
Yep.
fucking
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Good actor.
I thought it was a fun movie. I took a
Fun.
lot of notes
Would
here,
you
just like
fun's an interesting adjective.
jumping around. Well, because it's not
Because
like
the format is fun.
horror-y, and it's structured. It's like it's basically like a mystery you're solving, but each new story that you're telling helps, I think, keep it a lot fresher. Where it's not like one main thing that you're following, but you're hitting the same problem from all these different angles, which
Yeah.
I don't know, kept me
layers, for
interested
sure.
because and they sped those sections up. Like they'd skip good chunks and they just hit the good beat of those parts, which was nice. Like the town was cool, like the setting was cool for the uh place where they're at. I don't know. It had like a certain creepy in the woods, foresty vibe. I always like those kind of Twin Peaksy kind of places like that. But no, it was. I agree with Eric that it was a tale of two halves. Once you
Hmm.
kind of get what's going on, I don't know. You can like it or not. Whoever, I guess it's your own decision. But I, yeah, I guess something bigger. That sounds like a good thing to say. I think Eric kind of hit it on the head there. But acting was great. I love that. We got some Brolin in here.
Yeah, Josh Brolin was
Acting
awesome.
was
The
great.
teacher,
Yeah.
Julia Garner, plays
Acting was
Justine.
really good. Mhm.
Definitely.
Benedict Wong from from Avengers and all those. I was used to seeing him there. Oh man, I feel bad for some of these people. There's always some fuckery about in this town. Like I kept writing, making notes about like if all the fucking kids disappeared from my class and everyone in the town wanted to murder me, I'd just fucking leave. I just wouldn't stick around anymore. And some of
I'm getting out
some
of
of the
here.
decisions that people make, like like the guy whose kid gets snabbed. Like I'm surprised more parents weren't like that, like going balls wild. I think they'd have like pitchforks out and shit and would be stabbing stuff. But
Yeah, I think it's a lot of it is symbolic, and like they're trying to say something about like wake up parents, like your kids are losing themselves to people and you don't know, and what are you going to do about it? Because why else would you
Right.
have like a gun randomly?
That was
What would it symbolize,
I
right?
forgot about
very
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We can
it's
talk about
weird,
that.
but
Gun
he's
violence
trying.
and school shootings.
I think he's
like
Yeah, and I think he's kind of clunky with some of the stuff, but he's
Yeah.
nearly there. I think he's like a movie or two away from his like best work, hopefully.
Mhm.
Because I watched Barbarian and I thought, like, wow, that was so interesting. I didn't like how it ended,
I'll
and then
say
this movie happens, and I was like, I'm actually okay with the ending, less so than other people. It's not my favorite part of it, but it left me wanting more. And I don't know if I'll get more because I don't know if you can make
it's a
a
lot
sequel
of
to this.
unanswered questions at the end.
I'll say
Yeah.
I liked Barbarian better than this movie. I will say that.
Oh, okay, very interesting. Dave's got to see it. Dave's got to
not.
see that one. That's wild, man, because that movie takes a complete different turn, but an excellent mystery.
Yeah.
You just
Is
don't
that
know.
Horror.
And I love that
suspense
feeling of
one
is
too?
this is
It's similar vibes to this one, yeah.
more
more
yeah, at least
horror-y, I
more
would
in a
say.
horror.
Yeah.
I need a horror break. I need a taste breaker.
Yeah, I pushed this right after our Shocktober, but I don't know.
You gotta get it while it's fresh. Yeah, get it.
Yeah, and I watched it, and I wasn't eager to watch it again, but I wanted to talk about it. and you guys
Yeah, there's-
chewed on it. I'm like, all right,
There's a
let's
lot
do
to
it.
chew on here for sure. I think it'll be a good combo.
Well, let's can you I guess get the list of characters out, because I feel like maybe
Oh yeah,
we
Yep,
start
got 'em
with
right here.
the
I mean-
key characters and then how they interact with each other, because it's very character driven. Like you're literally broken up into, you're introduced to the situation, all these little kids.
Do we mark
Just
this as the
in the middle of
cutoff for spoilery territory?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you haven't watched
Yeah,
it,
because we're getting into the story.
go
Yeah.
now. Go watch it.
The kids,
Please.
you get that mystery with the kids, and then you get a couple suspects. Who doesn't love that? So I love that, right? It's a
Oh, yeah.
relatable area, like you said. It's in a school,
Mystery to
it's in a
solve.
suburbia kind of small town vibes. It's great. We're introduced to the teacher, a dad, the sole kid who didn't leave and walk out into the woods and disappear, do that weird airplane arm thing.
Naruto. The Naruto.
The
run.
principal and the deputy
Don't forget James,
or whatever.
the
James.
drug
No,
addict.
James, the town crackhead.
Oh my God! Yes. Yeah. So this movie relies on
Hitting it from all angles.
Yep.
interesting characters, and I would say, just like Knives Out, where you got a lot of characters and an interesting mystery, I thought this movie was borderline comedy. I really like this movie. I'm closer to like an 8.5, 9 on this one. I definitely got out of this one more than I did Barbarian. Like Barbarian, I thought was cool, but this I thought excellent acting. That the woman that plays the teacher, her
Yeah.
acting was fucking incredible in this. I really liked her acting.
Julia Garner.
Yeah, and I know she's been kind of doing well on TV series and stuff like that, and maybe some other movies. And Brolin delivered, man. I really felt
Yeah,
like
he's
the
great.
weight he had. And then what was the name of the druggie?
James. He was kind of
James.
like a comedic relief a bit. Like he
Totally.
was just a fucking dope. He was just looking for his next score, way to get money for his drugs, trying to pawn off fucking
Walking down the
tablets.
street, just
kids
doing
tablets.
door checks on cars.
I know.
Just fucking.
Yes.
It's being a fucking hooligan.
Yeah, I
Julia Garner was also. She was the fucking Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four movie. I forgot about that.
oh
She was all
interesting.
silver. I did not realize.
Yep. Okay, I recognize her from Ozark. I never finished that, but from that Netflix.
Yep. Ozark's what
drama,
I.
which is
Yeah.
pretty good. But
Yeah, Robot Chicken.
I like that. I like that we get to spend a little bit of time with each of these characters, get to know their background a little bit. I think that was the strength of this movie for me, is kind of the first half before the big reveal of what's actually going on. Like those parts for me were the strongest, where I like you said, it's broken up by basically chapters of each of these characters, and then what they're doing leading up to this event, all of their different perspectives. And then, I really I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff where we see the same thing from a different perspective. I always go back.
Yes.
I always go
that's
back
always
to like
good.
It's always fun.
Back to the Future Part 2, where you're seeing scenes from the first movie from a completely different. It was Marty's perspective, seeing him what he was doing in the first movie. So that kind of thing, I'm really a sucker for.
Well, like specifically, was it when Marcus just randomly shows up in zombie
my
form,
God,
just
yeah.
trying to attack
Because we're like, what?
her at the
what-
gas station?
Why? Because at that point, the only we knew that the kids had done the fucking whole arms out, running away, whatever thing. This was the first time we saw someone else doing that same thing. So at that point,
Yeah,
you're like,
dude.
it's not just affecting the kids. Something bigger is going on here. So that added more depth to the mystery, which I thought was great. And then so we don't know what the fuck is going on. And then right after that, we're like, okay, flashes on the screen, Marcus. Now we're gonna see, what causes
He's like,
this
"Oh,
whole thing.
He's a gay Asian principal. I'm
Yep.
like, all right, like
Yep.
this is interesting, and then he's just like, oh, that's his husband or whatever, and they're hanging out.
I love that
watching
tray of hot
TV.
dogs.
Dude, hot dogs.
It was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
8 hot dogs there. They're gonna eat like 4 hot
Dude.
dogs each and like
Yeah.
a bowl of
Let's see it.
chips.
Let's notice mustard only on
I
those
know.
hot dogs. They're
Yeah.
fucking.
We were
smart
robbed
boys.
of more scenes of them together. I feel like they would have been fun
Yeah.
watching
They
a
did
little
good back
bit,
and forth.
but taking too soon.
Oh.
Okay, all right. So the big catch though is other than like this mystery in learning, the drama and the relationships and seeing the good acting with everybody, the movie does eventually twist and turn us into a specific direction that you're really not supposed to know is going to happen, and that
Yeah.
mainly happens when we're introduced to the old aunt lady, the old aunt character,
Aunt Gladys.
um,
Gotta
played
love
by
Gladys.
Amy
Oh.
Madigan. So
Amy
this is an
Madigan, yeah.
actress.
Yeah,
I thought
she's married to Ed
she nailed this
Harris.
character.
She's been married
Okay.
to Ed Harris for
Really?
like 40 years, which is crazy.
I had
shit.
no idea that was her underneath all this makeup because I remember her from like just movies, in the night. She's a very like side actor in movies.
Yeah, I looked
Always
her
like a
up 'cause I
spouse or
didn't
very
really
familiar
know what else
face.
she was in.
Yeah. But then out of nowhere, she's just given this role and totally just delivers. And I really think we're going through a renaissance with horror
There's
movies.
an aura
Like,
to her.
this movie 10, 15 years ago would have been probably like super praised, but now we're like, yeah, it's really good. But then, and I think there's a lot of good horror movies coming out these days. Much better than it's been for a while. So, which is
Yeah.
great. Thought her acting was really good. And then obviously you learn a lot about that through that boy who you guys know how I feel about
Kid
child
actors.
acting.
I know. I wanted your take on the child acting in this one.
I felt so bad for this fucking kid.
I know.
Like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
that's what hurt me at the end of the movie.
Is it Matthew or which one was his name?
Alex.
Alex. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, Alex.
Played
That's
by
right.
Carrie
Matthew is the one
Christopher.
that's missing. Alex is the one that we follow. Man, the kid is an incredible actor. I don't know how you can send a little boy to act in these creepy scenes with the parents and the way they stand around and they're just completely shot. I don't know. This kid's
I
just
mean, I'm
going
sure the
back.
actors behind the scenes, have you seen like Bill Skarsgård when he plays as It and he's like joking around with the kids in the fucking
Right.
full It costume?
Right.
Like the parents are probably like, playing cards or something on the table, and then all of a sudden they
Right.
just sit up and go real straight for him. I feel
Yeah.
he played good though. It was fucking
Yeah.
straight faced.
Yeah, I mean, it was it was his performance. I don't know. It was emotional because like just to put yourself in his shoes, like your parents, this fucking weird ass aunt that you've never met comes to town. She brings her fucking voodoo shit. Basically, puts a curse on puts a curse on your
Out
parents.
of nowhere.
And then all of a sudden you're 8 or 9 years old and you're tasked with fucking taking care of them. Plus all of your classmates that are down in the basement, you have to feed them soup every day. Like, and then
Dude.
he has to go to
Dude, that's a
school
lot
and
of-
act like nothing is wrong. Like it's crazy.
It's a lot
It
of
is
people to
so
feed.
scary.
Wait,
And for a child to do that?
are all those people that are just standing around, they're just like shitting and pissing themselves, or are they going to
Yeah.
like, the bathroom and stuff?
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's why he has to like wash them and like feed them and clean them.
I don't remember him washing them, but damn, that's.
Well, they probably put like diapers on them. She's probably like, just put diapers on these guys.
Just
but,
curious
like,
about
keep them
that.
alive.
How it works. Now, is Gladys is obviously like some sort of voodoo witch or whatever, but
Yeah.
do we ever really know her goal? Is she's like siphoning life force out of these people?
That was
Is
my
she?
It's like The Shining.
Thought.
I think it's like purposely vague to creep you out. Like you don't know what's real and why it's doing it. There's a little bit of like in Shining, they're like, oh, this was ancient burial grounds, and we put a hotel on it. That's it. We don't get anything else. Who these people are, what they did. It's just
Well.
weird stuff to be weird. This movie is doing the same thing. There's a little world building with Alex's story, though. I think when Alex is around, you see this, how she makes things and orders him to do things and draws. She makes a lot of the rules when she's around him because we're like him. We're just witnessing everything and being told what to do.
Right.
And she's kind of running the show. But I don't know. I wouldn't knock it in any way for the things that it tries to do. I think it could have done maybe a little bit more. Just, was she ever related to them? Probably not. She's probably super old, and she just. If some old lady says, "I'm your old relative,"
Right.
and that relative that they would have been related to is dead, like I would have been your great aunt. And like, how are you still alive?
Because
Can I come live with you? No, you can't.
Oh yeah.
I felt So I've like seen the parents before and after. Like, I just felt so
With their
fucking bad for
cheek-
that family.
knife holes and fork
Yeah,
holes
they're
in their
just
faces.
stabbing themselves in
It's
the
not like
face.
they were. It's not like they were like asshole parents or they were drunks or something.
No,
They
they were
seemed like super
bubbly.
like cool, chill, fucking nice
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
And they just got fucking brought the wrong aunt to town.
They got taken advantage of. This woman obviously was there to just suck energy from everybody she can find and acted like a frail old lady. She's got shit in lockdown. She goes to the school, goes right to like Marcus and says, "Oh, this is what's going on with the kid and the family. Dad had a stroke."
But, I
Yeah.
mean, she's showing up at the teacher's house all fucking out of breath and like she's got this whole plan for how she's gonna do it. She's got her bag of fucking goodies with her.
Yeah.
Playing
Yeah,
out of breath.
exactly.
I just ran across
So-
town to come find you. Can I get a glass of water just to worm her way in?
Right. Which, yeah, I
That's
mean, I
good.
guess I didn't really think about that now is the like why she went to Marcus's house, but like obviously he was doing some digging trying to find out what was
Yeah, he's
going
onto her.
on.
Or he would be onto her.
Right.
It's the
So,
mandated reporter for the school. That's the person that's got to like keep an eye out for child abuse and shit.
yep.
And he's friends
Exactly.
with Justine, and Justine and him are constantly talking to each other. He's like, "Tell me
Well,
you
I
can
wouldn't
do
call
that."
them friends.
Well, not friends, but friendly, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they seem like they have a relationship in some friend level where they talk. Anyways, but
Coworkers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Everybody's just got taken advantage of. It's
Right,
sad.
right.
You know,
exactly.
As we got into like the second half and we could start to find out like she like every story kind of like tells like another little bit of the story and then dumps you off on the next person. There was the Paul section in there. I felt really
Mhm.
bad for Paul, the local deputy guy. Fucking-
doesn't add
he's-
much
I don't
to the
know,
world building.
I don't know if I felt bad for him. He was kind
he
of
well,
he
the more
made
you
his
find
bed.
out about him, the less you like.
Yeah.
I guess. Because he seems like a dude that's just I don't know. He's an alcoholic trying to stay off the wagon. He fucking Justine. I mean, it's kind of a dick move if you know somebody's like that. Getting them. She kind of
she
kicked
took
him off the
advantage of
wagon.
him as well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's yeah, yep.
She was the town witch. Yeah,
Yep.
those early scenes compared to like the late scenes in the movie, like when she's home alone and there's somebody knocking at the door, like the suspense building up there.
Yeah,
where
who
you
was
don't
that?
know, as composed to
I mean, it had to be Archer, right? I mean, he's the one that painted the
Painted her
witch on the
car.
car, so I just assumed it was him knocking as well.
Mm,
just so she'd come out and see it.
Right, exactly.
Essentially.
Trying to scare her. Yep.
Yeah, that suspense though with the unknown as compared to, I guess, later in the movie when the crackhead's running through the woods and he sees Gladys in the woods
Mhm.
and she's just creepily
Oh,
staring
yeah,
at him and
yeah.
waving at him.
Fucked up. Yeah.
that was great.
That was super surreal.
The
'Cause you
house
couldn't
of-
tell if he was cracking out or not.
Right. Yes, that was good because he, yeah, he was robbing houses, and he snuck into Alex's house because Justine was looking at it. She was looking through the window. She's like, oh, she saw people sitting on the couch. Like they're in there, but they're blocking the lights out, or they're blocking the lights out from their windows with newspapers. So that's all you get from her. But then you have what's the stoner guy's name again?
James.
James
Brandon.
Little James.
going in there, and he's like robbing the house. And he's like, "Oh my god, they're there!" And they're like sitting there in the chair, and that was freaky, man.
There was a couple little
Um,
jump scares throughout this movie. Like there was nothing too scary, but they had a couple. They had to throw a couple little jump scares in there. Like when it was mostly when Justine had like a nightmare, and she had a jump scare. Like fucking Gladys was on her ceiling or whatever, and then Archer
Well,
had the
because
same
she was
thing.
sleeping in. Was she sleeping in the car when Gladys came out and like cut a lock of her hair?
That was the.
I think it was the
that was
mom.
the
Is that when the-
mom.
It was
The mom
Gladys,
of the
yeah.
kid.
Basically controlled
Sent the mom out to do it?
Sent the mom out to
Got it.
cut her hair.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was a fucking scene right there. Because you see her and you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, and the music on some of the tense scenes it's got like that. I don't know. There's a lot of movies like it, but it's got a good build of the anxiety to it. But
Mhm.
when you hear the car door open and the car door close, Like
Ugh.
I fucking butthole puckered there. Like I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Yep.
Like, but then it only turned out to be the hair. No, that's when there's some voodoo afoot when you're stealing people's hair.
Yeah, and then like the dad character when he's walking around in his dream, and then he comes back to his house. He goes into a house, but it becomes his house or something like
Yeah,
that.
it
And
was
he's back
weird.
in his bedroom, and it's he's a grieving father. He's literally sleeping every night in his kid's bed.
Yeah, I mean,
He misses his kids so much. The wife is like barely talking. She's like, "I'm going to work." Like there's no
and he's
love because
he's
they're so
fucking
sad,
up
and he's definitely
at work and stuff. Like he's making all these mistakes at work because he can't
yeah,
focus on
that's right.
anything.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's just supposed
And
to act as the analog. I mean, we're all parents here. Like,
yeah.
what would we do in this situation? You know,
Right. But he has that dream and he sees the gun above the house or something. He goes in that house and that's when he walks into the bedroom and he's seeing his son. He's like talking, like, talk to me, say something. And all of a sudden, bah, it's her. Her fake Gladys's face. And it's just dude, that was
what the fuck?
yes,
she's
that's right. That's what it makes
obviously
yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
yeah, she's like cursing the town though, but basically she's seeping into it. It kind of reminds me of the clown
Yeah,
from It though, like how he's kind of like seeping his way into
very much
Yeah,
so. Very much
yeah, because
so.
like I mean, at that point, I mean, obviously she has some supernatural powers, or there's some connection to like magic or voodoo or whatever. So, because like at that point, neither Justine or Archer had seen Gladys or know what she looks like, but she's somehow infiltrating their dreams and fucking with them and messing with them. So,
Oh yeah, Dracula did this in the Nosferatu did this.
yep,
When
exactly.
Nosferatu finally showed up and he started sucking the energy out of everybody and giving basically the plague. Yeah, that's a good observation. That's what she's basically doing. She's just sucking everybody's energy out. She's haunting them. She's getting more and more powerful and youthful as she like has these young kids sucking their energy out, you know?
she's
Yeah.
getting a little she does get more spry as the movie goes on, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
big time.
she was just. I mean, initially she was like, she even said like, "Oh, thought I thought your parents would make me better, but they weren't doing it. You know, they're not enough for me, so I need something else. I need some
A whole
more."
classroom of fucking kids.
I know.
Though, like Jesus Christ. Which is where I think like the symbolism with school shootings and stuff kind of creeps in, where you just have people just gone. I don't know. It's a little bit of metaphor there.
Yeah, is there a significance to this 217? I mean, I know that's the time that all the kids ran out, but they kept like
The internet speculates on that too,
Okay.
and there's so many theories. I think that's this director trying to, and I think this movie is a little clunky. He needs to get himself a little more on what you're trying to tell us,
right, because there's got to be
or
obviously
I'm
some
dumb.
significance to it.
It could be
Because
that.
like you said, it had in Archer's dream, it had the gun in the sky with the 217 on it, which I mean that could
Yeah.
just be manifesting in his dreams as like he knows that's when all the kids bolted out of their houses.
Right.
But it just seemed like they were putting a big significance on that number, and I never quite
Yeah.
understood why.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, maybe another watch some other time I could watch it and like now that I know the story, pay attention to some of more of the symbolism. You're just so caught up in the mystery that in the acting that it's just
Right.
kind of like, oh, that's where we're going. Oh, that's where we're going. Oh, that's where we're going. And then you look back like, what was going on there? What was going on? What does that
Somebody-
mean?
One other thing that bothered me, which I mean, I guess you could kind of figure out what's going on, but like when Archer had snapped out, because he was under Gladys's curse too, he snapped out of it and he was fine right away. But after like the parents and the kids snapped out of it, they were still kind of fucking vegetables. Like they weren't talking, they weren't moving.
The longer you're seduced,
That's
the
what I was-
longer it takes for it
that's
to
what I
go
was
back.
thinking.
But it sounds like you do eventually go back to normal. But it's just how much it messes with you. So if you're under it for an hour or minutes or whatever, then you're just gonna be groggy.
Right.
I think if it's been days to weeks to months, then it's gonna be a lot longer. But again, that means something. Like that could be drugs. That could who knows what that he was
Right.
trying to say with that. I'm sure there's something there. Um, Yeah.
You gotta establish the rule. Like this being like a new IP. I'll throw in the
Right.
air. You do have to establishing the rules in the first movie is always a good big step. My guess is there will be another one of these movies at some point. A
think?
Weapons
Good.
too, because I mean we've got the world built out, like kind of how the rules of the voodoo work. Like,
All right,
you just gotta.
Why is it called Weapons? I mean, I get that she can weaponize these people to make her do her bidding or whatever.
That's
Is
as
that
far
it?
as I got with that.
Is that it?
That's as far as I got. That somebody could come in and start manipulating people and create weapons out of them.
Okay. I mean, that's what
Right.
I got from it too.
At her pleas, if and when she wants to. But yeah, what a weird word. Because you show a gun
Exactly.
in the visuals he's using and the words he's using is interesting.
It seems like there's something, like you were saying, there's something more there, but I can't quite connect the dots between those two things. So yeah, I'm sure there's tons of internet theories already about this movie, videos about it.
But obviously, kids missing. A whole classroom is gone, and you call your movie Weapons. Like
Yeah.
that's definitely symbolism for school shootings.
Right.
And it's in white suburbia, it's on purpose. Like he's being very deliberate with these things. But yeah, I think that's what people knock on it a little bit. It's just like some of the stuff is a little too, like I said, like clunky a little bit with this stuff. But the story and stuff, you just look at it at face value of what it is. It's actually a very good horror movie or thriller or whatever horror mystery. It's very well done. But yeah, when it ends, you're like, oh, what was the point of all this?
Mhm.
It's tell the story.
Other than to experience it.
Right.
It's a little kid telling a story. I think the way that you said it's shot, like there's some cool things I noticed in there with like it going from POV first person going up the steps and around corners and stuff like that, and then it would switch to the other way and you see the person coming around the corner. Some of those stand ones are kind of cool, like some of the long shots when they're you got the people running or whatever. The use of like the camera footage from all the things give it an extra creepy, like paranormal, I don't know, quality to it.
It's always very creepy in a movie where they have a shot and there's something in the background moving towards the camera. You can't quite see what it is, but it's getting closer and closer and closer. Like that's always very effective in a horror movie like this. So they use that a lot. Yeah. Like when the kids were running, when they would show Alex's house and someone would come out, like we were just saying, when the mom came out with the scissors, she was walking all fucked up. We're like, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna fucking kill Justine? So like, I think all those shots were very cool and effective. But my favorite scene,
I've heard the house shot. That one's creepy when it opens up the door and it's just black in there.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you don't know what the fuck's coming out,
and then they don't.
If they're gonna come
like
out,
when
come in or go out.
Paul had finally arrested James, and James is in the car for like fucking hours, and then all of a sudden, Paul just comes out of the house and grabs him, and drags him into the. I was just like, nobody in the neighborhood heard that.
Get those crazy eyes.
No.
What was your favorite? I was just gonna say
my favorite scene in the entire movie was definitely the end, where all the fucking kids are chasing Gladys. Like that scene was awesome.
You learn the rules, and then
when the kid finally, she's like, oh no.
Yep, that was very gratifying. And these kids are fucking machines too. They are just on a target. I mean, that's how.
Dude,
that's how it works.
No window is safe. Cool.
Doors just fucking busting through people's houses. It was that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good. That was fun. I think one of my favorite scenes was Terminator Marcus.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, the way he just kept going, and his eyes are like bulged out of his head.
Fuck that owner of the gas station. He was just pissed that they were fucking his store, but he's like, get out of my store. I'm like, this dude's trying to kill her. What are you talking about?
Yes.
The way that Marcus, she makes Marcus kill his husband.
Oh,
Uh,
that was fucked.
Like that was a fuck. I had to look away
Right in
from
front
the
of him,
screen for
goes
that.
up, cuts his hair, just prepping the thing. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna do my little thing here right in front of you, and you don't know what I'm doing, and then
Yep.
yeah,
it was
That was just the way that went down with
what a
the
nice
headbutts
guy.
was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
nasty. Yeah, that's why
Sad.
some of these ones are hard to watch with like the parents not fucking snapping out of it at the end and the kid just being alone and
Oh, yeah, that was
all the
hard.
other kids not snapping out of it eventually.
Well,
eventually, but
I thought that
Mhm.
like
Sounds like they
I wasn't like I mean
Hopefully.
we get that narration at the end of saying like, oh yeah, some kids started talking a few weeks later, so there was hope, and his parents probably went back to normal. But at first, I was like, he went through all this, and still his parents are fucked up forever. That's so sad.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. They do say that they're in not rehab, but like some kind of medical ward, or
Right? So they're being
some-
taken care
something.
of. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who knows if they'll come back or not? Like, maybe because they're old, they won't. She
know,
fried
that
their
was-
brains or something like that. All of it's, it's not a happy movie, but you're right. When they at least when they get her, and
That
the
is
kids,
a very satisfying.
very-
One of the more
very
satisfying
gratifying.
like murders of
she's so weak
of
and
a
frail
bad guy.
and powerless, and that's the best part.
Right. This
You
like
know?
she had control over everybody up to that point, and then as soon as it's flipped, like she's just powerless.
She's running for her life.
So I think
Gross,
people eating breakfast and she just goes
Busting.
she goes
their
through their
houses.
house real quick and then that fucking 17 fucking rage fueled fucking I don't know how old were they 10-year-olds
They were in third grade, so yeah, like
Okay.
8-9 years old.
yeah just fucking head of steam going through doors and walls and windows.
That had to be. I was thinking of those kid actors. That had to be
That makes
so
her
fun
to
to
pieces.
fucking. That had to be so fun to just be running across through these houses and shit.
Yeah.
Like that had to be fun to
Yeah.
film.
They must have done a lot because those kids
scream.
were in unison at times, man. They were
Yeah.
just so.
Yeah, with how they were running and everything, that was really cool.
I would say the scariest scene for me was when Justine and Archer are working together and they go in the house
Mm. Mhm.
and they go, I forget how they got split up, but basically Archer goes into the basement and
Well, he's
going
fighting
through looking for
James.
Matthew.
He was fighting James at that point because James was fucked up, and Paul was attacking
shit.
Justine.
Oh, that's right. She killed Paul.
Yep.
That's right. Which was, that sucks.
That was
I was like,
That was
"Oh, maybe Paul
fucking-
snap out of this.
with fucking
No,
peeling his skin
potato
off
peeler
with
to the face.
Oh my God,
Oh.
that's right. Oh my God, that's
he wasn't
right.
even
I remember.
reacting. He was
Oh,
just, yeah, I forgot about
that. Oh my God, that's right. But then she kills him. But when Archer's down there going through the kids, it's just like,
yeah.
all right, he's gonna find his kid. But then she's just standing there like, ah.
Yep.
Like that's a classic jump scare, legit jump scare. I was like, I know that something's gonna happen. But she's just like, I'm in.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah, that was
sorry.
great.
I'm sorry, Archer, but your kid's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh, this for the bully.
Right.
I know. Like,
Well,
at
I mean,
least
I
give us
think
a-
there's something to be said there too, because like he even says like in his dream, like I wanted to tell you so many times that so like obviously he is. I think he's busy dad. He's busy with work. He doesn't get to spend as much time with his kid as he
Or
wants to.
communicating his love to his
Exactly.
family, close ones. He just
So like, I mean, I'm sure that's
internalizes it.
right. Part of the reason why his kid's such an asshole, but like, yeah, a lot of fatherly emotions coming out watching his performance for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's all the characters. I mean,
Yeah, I think. I,
don't
mean,
know
we
what
hit all
else.
the big ones.
Pretty much. Oh, we can't forget fucking
Justin Long.
Justin. Thank you, Eric.
Oh, he's
I
great
knew
in
it.
it. Yeah.
I love when he
He's
just
great
shows
in
up
that.
randomly and stuff. Like he's
Pops out.
always
He was in,
just a
um,
side character somewhere.
Yeah, he was in the second half of Barbarian.
Yes, I
was
forgot
the
he
comic
was in
relief
that
of
too.
Barbarian.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, nice.
He
Yeah.
always just pops up, and I always get happy whenever I see him pop up in something.
Yeah, I do like that actor.
Yeah, you're good. He had a good 30 seconds.
Well, I like that his wife there was like, I'm not comfortable with you looking at the footage. Husband comes home, Archer goes up, and he's like convinces him, and the wife's just standing over there like fucking. What,
Oh, dude, yeah, she's just looking at him like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
yeah,
That was good.
Hey,
Yeah,
help bring her
that
kids
was-
back.
Yep. Yeah.
yep. All right, well,
I'm all weaponed
oh,
out.
Yeah.
yeah. There's,
I mean,
there's a lot to chew on there, but movie just came out. Wanted to talk about it, and to me, it was just like I wanted to experience the fresh take on a horror. It's been done before, but not in a while.
Yeah.
Different, the format of the different characters, and just really good acting. I just thought it was well
Great.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well-made movie.
Ending could have.
Absolutely.
I could have used a little more at the ending, but
Like more,
I know.
more why? Like why? Who were you? What were you doing here? Are there
it
more?
was just
of you?
just ended so sad. Like I still, even after all of that, yeah, we ripped apart the witch or whatever, but
Yeah.
she still fucked up a whole bunch of lives. So I
Right.
still felt bad for her.
I am interested to
The
see
dad.
more, like you were saying, more of this world, because like there's this mysterious tree that she has, and that seems like the source of her power is this like whatever tree where she's getting these branches and stuff. So like,
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even really make that connection. That's where she's getting the branches
Yes.
from.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
she has that plant that she brings
Ah.
in when she moves in.
Yep.
And it's in that room, and that's where the kid runs in. That's the source of the power is that because he can override all of her stuff if he gets to it too.
Right.
With
Which
her hair
so-
from her wig
which-
or whatever. And he
Again, makes me
puts it
think
together.
like, I mean, maybe she did have some magical powers beyond that, but if he can just run up and use it himself, is it just the tree? Like, did she not actually have any powers of her own, or is it just the tree? So there's some interesting things about. Is there
Right.
more
And
trees
the
out
boy-
there? Like,
I mean, everything's like not back to normal, but it's like he stopped her
yeah, exactly.
in that, but the tree's still there.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So he exactly. Yeah. It's weird. I think there's more that can be done with this world. So I would be
Yeah.
interested to see like a sequel or a spin-off or
There's absolutely.
something else like that.
Something, right? Yeah.
Yep. Or they just leave it ambiguous and you're just, supposed to figure it out for yourself.
So I can deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the last of the horror for the
Yeah.
year. I think we can take
Taste
a
break
break.
me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. What is
Oh, yeah.
next, actually, Dave? Before we wrap up and go into
my
a break for indoor.
Oh,
I
is
think
that-
it is Indie
I know we have
Spotlight number 2.
We have an indie showcase game coming out because
Oh, you don't.
they
say.
did just announce the Game Awards nominees for all the categories or whatever.
Mm,
We've been playing a lot of indie games this year,
Oh, yeah.
and it's been a fucking fantastic
great year
for
for
indie
indies,
games. So
for sure.
we like to try and get one of those in every once in a while. I'd like to do them more often than not, just to give
Yeah,
myself a reason to
highlighting
get more indie
games.
games. So
That's been the majority of things that I've been playing lately, so that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I think I
Coming
have
up.
some I've been working on. I can go back into. Okay. Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, I have a little game.
Right after
a little
this.
game,
Right
Like a
after
baby
this.
ball game,
Little
baby
baby
ball.
ball game.
Welcome back, Nomads, and it is game time.
Woohoo.
So we're gonna. Oh yeah, classic movie 20 questions.
Movies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep this short. We'll be honest. Dave, Eric, and I want
Dumb and
to play
Dumber.
Fortnite. We want to play some Fortnite. The Simpsons update is still out, and we want to. I don't know. It's been a while since we
Check it
played
out.
video
It's
games
only
together.
available,
after-
I think, till the end of November, so we gotta get in there.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's good. Not even a big Fortnite person, but I like it. So, anywho, 20 questions is great. I feel like this will go by pretty quick, but you never know. With that
Did your
said,
wife come up with this one? That's not a question.
That's always a question.
That doesn't count.
I would definitely count that as a question, so I will not answer that. So,
Oh, come
let the
on.
questioning begin. You can ask that question, but
No. Is this movie part of a franchise?
no.
Ooh. One offer.
After 1990.
No.
Not after 19. Was it released after 1980?
Yes.
All right, 80s jam.
Does this movie have an alien in it?
All right. No.
Oh,
Ah.
I thought you hit
That's
on
a
something
great
there.
question.
Is this a horror movie or have horror elements?
No.
Okay. One off is it? Is this a?
Is it? I was
Sorry,
gonna
go on.
say genre could
Yeah,
help.
we gotta hit genre for sure. Comedy. It's comedy.
Yes.
See-
Okay. 80s comedy. Got it.
Does this have child actors in it?
Ooh, good question.
That's a great question.
I'm full of
Does
them
not.
today. I'm ready. No
well,
child.
well, hold on a second.
What?
Hold on a second. Hold on a
None
second.
whatsoever.
I know it's so hard. Like, what movie does not have a kid in it? No,
I
this
mean,
movie
yeah.
does. This movie has. Yes, this movie has child acting in it. So,
Okay, all right.
It's like
so the answer is yes.
What are we considering a child? Is a teenager a child or no? Because I'm thinking,
say, what do we curse at, like,
I mean, I'm thinking like
is it like
Breakfast
I was
Club
gonna say
or something, you know?
main actors?
Right.
I was thinking Goonies.
Well, that definitely has children in it,
Yes. All right.
and it's gonna be part of a franchise. But
Not yet.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right. They're making a sequel to all like Gremlins and Goonies and stuff like that. And they're gonna ruin these fucking.
Well, Gremlins is. I don't think that's sacred.
I mean, someday they're gonna remake the Lord of the Rings movies. At some point, it's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, those are old time movies. This time we
I
make
know.
new
Yeah,
orcs.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 80s, some kid actors, comedy. Is it? Oh, is this movie? I don't know if I want to say that. Does this movie take place in current day Earth, like for the time it was released?
No.
No. Okay, interesting. So it's either either it doesn't take place on Earth or it's like a timepiece, or in the future.
Is this movie animated?
Ooh, good question.
No, it is not.
Does this movie take place past?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that 10 questions, David?
That is 10.
How many?
What about
You have a-
Princess Bride?
Oh.
I just feel good that like we got to 10 before you guys figured this one out because I was like, well, they could solve this one pretty quick.
How would I ask that? How would I narrow this down a little bit?
Still gotta get Princess Bride on the show because I haven't seen it, so I don't know shit about it.
Oh my
Does this have
god.
Eddie Murphy in it?
Is Eddie
Shit,
Murphy's in
alright.
Princess Bride?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't think
He's so popular in the 80s. He's a question to narrow
Right,
things
right.
down. I was just joking.
No, you're trying to play the meta.
No,
Clearly,
no,
Eddie
he is
Murphy's
not.
not in it.
Yeah.
I'm adding it to the calendar as we game.
Princess Bride? Yeah.
That is.
Does this movie else to narrow it down by? Because
I mean,
I don't really have any movies
do you have
immediately
any
coming to
actors we
mind.
want to hit? If we know comedy,
Trust
child
your gut.
actors.
Just whatever comes to mind, just say it. Don't
Does
overthink
this
it.
movie have sword fights in it?
Yeah, it does. It
Trust
does
your
have sword fights in it.
gut.
Trust your gut. Sword fights are there. My gut's telling me there's sword fights in this.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's Princess Bride.
Wait,
or
there's
not.
sword fights in Princess
All right.
Bride?
What would be like? Yeah, that's an interesting one. What questions
I mean, you could ask about actors, but Carrie Hughes.
Yeah,
Like I said, I
yeah,
don't
he was
know
in a few movies
shit
in the 80s.
about Princess Bride.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else he was in back then, though.
There a princess and a bride.
Hot Shots.
Yes, there is. You got anything else, or should I go down this road?
I would go to I mean, sword fights. Like, come on, could be.
It's like
I
80s
mean,
were before
Could
my
it be
time.
Hook?
It's not Robin, or I was gonna say
That was
Hook,
90s,
yeah.
right? Was that 80s or 90s?
I think that was 90s, probably.
Yeah,
Robin Williams.
I think it's 90s. And there would definitely be kids in that. That wouldn't be even a question.
Yes, you cannot forget about that.
Well, the
anything
kids
else?
grew up though.
It's not like Highlander's got plenty of other stuff.
Highlander doesn't
Is there
in the past either.
is there a Man in
Who does
Black
it at times?
in this movie?
At times, yes. Man in Black.
That's a real
Is there a
question.
Man in Black? Yeah,
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 there is.
Just go for it.
yeah,
Do it.
Is it played by Carrie Hughes?
yes.
Hey,
Is there
the
a
princess-
giant?
Is there a wrestler in this movie? Andre the
Is there a wrestler
Giant.
turned actor?
Yeah. But
yes,
Eric's never seen this movie. It's unfair.
I didn't
feel
know
like I've
that,
cheated.
but I also knew that like there's a chance that he hasn't, and I still went with it because it's so known in pop culture. It's like knowing of it, but not knowing it, but you know of it. But congrats, yes, David, you got it at number
Yay.
10. You were like
Got it.
Princess Bride.
That's well, no. I usually look for.
It's good because it
there's
doesn't
no
have big
connection
names.
there.
so yeah,
No, there's no big names, but it is a classic tale.
excellent movie.
Who's the kid in the beginning? Fred Savage.
I forgot
That's
Fred
like
Savage.
the big name there.
Yeah, the
All
whole
right.
point is the grandfather's reading this book to this kid, and so that's what threw me off for a second. I'm like, there's no kids in wait. Oh yeah, Eric, I think you'd like it. I think you could also watch it with your kids.
I'm
They might
down.
get bored or they might enjoy it because it's so
I want to watch it.
dry.
I mean,
and goofy and slapstick, but has heart. It's good. It's fun. It's good. It's the 80s weirdness tied into
It's a love story.
Adventure. Love.
We have it. We have it on the schedule for February for
Perfect.
Valentine's Day.
Perfect.
love it. Love it.
Boom.
Perfect.
All right. Well, we got
All right.
hit the 20 questions. Got it on the schedule. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's wrap this up. Good job, guys. Yeah. What do we got?
Yeah,
What's
we
going
got-
on there?
I mean, we got the indie showcase. Well, we're taking a break for Thanksgiving, and we got our indie showcase. But if you want to give us some other suggestions, we're always looking for them. nomadsofantasy.com/discord. If you want to hop in there and chat with
Discord.
us.
Get in there. We're literally in there all day, hanging out, sharing memes, sharing news, chatting on stuff. I've been busting out a bunch of art I've been getting. It's great that you guys like it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
It's fun just dumping stuff in there. It's a good creative outlet for a lot of people.
Hell yeah. So, nomadsfantasy.com for all your nomad needs. youtube.com/@nomadsofantasy. If you want to see our beautiful faces. whatmapgame.com. All the good stuff. Got merch. Holidays coming up. That merch, nomadsofantasy.com. Hop in the merch store. Get a mug. Get a sticker. Get a
Holiday.
taste breaker
Get
towel.
a mug. Nothing says I love you so much. Merry Christmas. And they open up and they just like, did you really buy me a Nomads of Fantasy coffee mug?
That's right.
If you want to have that exchange with that significant other in your life, do it.
Yep. Get in there. But yeah, nomadsfantasy.com. That's all we got for you this week. Hope you enjoyed our little discussion about weapons, and I hope you have a great holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, celebrate in America. But yeah, that's all we got for you. So, as always, safe travels, Nomad.